The ride is special because it's not just riding 200 miles, you're helping the community.
It's just amazing to see so many people come together for one cause.
This event helps raise money to help TPAN to provide service for people living with AIDS.
HIV and AIDS doesn't have one face, it doesn't have one race, it doesn't have one gender.
If you know how to ride a bike, you are ready for this ride.
I ride to hopefully make a difference.
The ride changed my life.
I got a lot of feeling of community and helping my community out of it.
They helped me just to survive.
The people who also rode were warm and friendly and open to me, a straight guy wandering around.
You're helping people living with HIV. You're helping me.
We're riding for the people that can't ride anymore.
If this is going to help someone, let's do it.
The Ride for AIDS is a 2-day, 200-mile adventure that takes you from Chicago to Lake Geneva.
The next morning we got up at the crack of dawn and the sun was just peeking over the hardwood trees. There were beautiful rolling fields of corn. There was a little bit of mist, a little bit of fog. That morning was one of the most beautiful rides that I've experienced in the last 10 years. The miles piled up and the hills got flatter as we got closer to Chicago. At the very end, we rode through the chute that's right behind me, and it was really a thrill, all while raising money for a fantastic cause.
You did an amazing job. Love you, buddy.
My uncle, he had HIV and AIDS. And he died. And he died by himself. He just didn't have anywhere to go to. So that's why I make it important for me to ride and raise money so that other people can have a better shot.
The services that we've gotten from TPAN, I mean, that money is needed for that.
The two of us is a support group for a positive, negative couple like Lewis and myself. It's an amazing class. It was an amazing thing to be a part of, to know that we're not the only couple that are in this situation. I came out as a positive rider this year because it was time for me to just stand up and say, you know what? I am healthy. I have HIV, but I'm leading a normal life, and I have an amazing negative partner, husband, I should say.
Yeah.
The orange bandana is Positive Peddlers. The significance is being seen. No longer living in that shame and fear of people knowing my status. Didn't have it on at the opening ceremonies because there were a few people on the team that didn't know my status.
So at the first pit stop, I looked for somebody that had some orange bands to find one so I could have it in my pocket for when he was ready. Yeah, and I think it was, I think by the second pit stop, he was ready. And I I had the bandana for him. So, and then what was interesting about it, I got to tie the bandana around his wrist the first time. And that just I was just really honored by that. It was just really, really a special moment. And not just for us, because our team members were there. Now, really, for us, the real healing can begin. All right, come on.
Probably the most important things that I've gained from my experience on the ride is just a sense that there is absolutely nothing that I can't do. When I signed up, I thought that raising $1,000 was going to be so hard and so difficult. As a result of the training and the coaching that I got on fundraising, I've been able to double and triple and quadruple my fundraising goal. The training program is suited for all walks of life, all abilities. We've had people that were just recovering from heart surgery that were able to complete the program, and to see them through training from January all the way through July, and then be able to see them finish the ride is pretty special. The money raised for Ride for Aid Chicago is a significant amount of money that goes back to the community to help people stay employed, stay in their homes, have heat, have groceries, counseling, and it stays right here in Chicago. I could not imagine my life without the ride. I look forward to January when we start our indoor training. I know that we're doing great things. I have this crazy idea in the back of my brain that my friends who are HIV positive get to come back every year because of the ride. It makes them stronger, it makes them fitter, it makes them better, it makes them more connected, and I am convinced that as long as I continue to ride, they will continue to be here.
I was diagnosed back in Mexico on 1995. On those days in Mexico, it was a death sentence. There was no cure, for sure, no medicine enough back in Mexico. It was hard because you live with fear that you're gonna die soon. So on 98, I decided to come to the United States. So I left family, friends, and moved to Chicago by myself. This is 2013. I'm still a survivor, and I will be surviving for a long time. Before the ride on June 1st, I lost my job. So I was depressed, and I didn't want to do the ride. The people I was training with encouraged me to do the ride. Someone asked me, what happened to you? Like, well, I lost my job, and I don't feel okay. When we finished the ride, this person told me, you need to go to T-PAN, we're gonna help you, because you need help. A week later, after we finished the ride, I got a call from T-PAN and says, you have your first appointment. And it helped me a lot. Helped me with therapists, and then later helped me to get food on my table. They helped me just to survive.
Because we hold this hope in our hearts that there will be a day when HIV is a thing of the past.
On the closing ceremony, we have a tradition to present the rider's bike. I think that's the purpose of the ride itself. It just represents what you're doing the ride for. It's not easy to do the 200 miles, but you did it for a reason. You did it because someone couldn't do it.